We read the official Spy Family fanbook, author and editor interviews, etc. to bring you 100 facts about Spy Family. Here we go. Number 1. When Bond had a vision of the future where Lloyd dies, Tatsuya Endo, the author of Spy Family, drew Lloyd's face planted into the ground, but he decided to make his profile visible so that Anya could clearly see his corpse when she reads Bond's mind. Number 2. Other than peanuts, Anya's favorite food is omurice or omelet rice, a Western-inspired Japanese food. In one of the first few episodes of the series, she has it twice in one day, once for breakfast and the second time when she orders it for lunch. Number 3. Endo was initially going to make Lloyd a doctor or a lawyer, but because he didn't know much about those careers, he decided to make him a psychiatrist, a subject he's already familiar with. Number 4. The reason why Lloyd is such a good cook is because he's had to go undercover as a top chef in one of his previous missions. Number 5. Lloyd only sleeps about 2 hours a day. Number 6. The currency used in the world of Spy Family are dulks and pence. 100 pen equals 1 dulk. 1 dulk equals 320 yen, which is around $3 American. Number 7. Frankie was originally going to be Anya's uncle, and Yor was going to be the servant. Number 8. Yuri's wand costs about 96,000 yen, or about $900 in today's exchange rate. Number 9. According to the author, if Yor's power level is at 100, then Lloyd's would be around the 60 to 70 range level. Number 10. In one of the stories, Anya saves a kid who almost drowned in the pool. This story was pushed by Endo's editor, Shihei Lin, who learned about how often kids drown because of inattentive adults. Lin wanted Endo to write the story in order to spread awareness about these kinds of accidents. Number 11. Yuri was originally supposed to be a sweet and understanding brother. Endo admits that he wasn't sure what kind of character he wanted Yuri to be, which is why his personality, when he was on the phone with Yor in her debut chapter, was different when he finally made his appearance. Lin wanted Yuri to be nice, but Endo decided to give him a sister complex. Number 12. The anime is a collaboration between two animation studios, Wit Studio and Cloverworks. The odd-numbered episodes are produced by Wit Studio, and the even-numbered episodes are produced by Cloverworks. Number 13. Spy Family became an instant hit with its readers. Lin believes that this is because of the family dynamic. At the end of 2010, Japan saw more films that depicted families with no blood ties, such as the movies And the Baton Was Passed and Shoplifters. Number 14. Endo uses a lot of fashion books from the 60s, design books featuring products from Germany, and other books that help him visualize the fictional world of Spy Family. Number 15. Endo actually had no plans on serializing manga at the time, but Lin asked him to draw 2 chapters of something, which was an instant hit with the editorial department. Number 16. One of the biggest differences between the anime and manga is Lloyd's facial expressions. Lloyd often has an aloof and distant expression in the manga, while in those same scenes in the anime, he looks more involved. Number 17. Anya's sheep keychain costs 300 dulk or $820. Number 18. Endo admits that he feels ethically conflicted whenever he draws Yor doing assassin things. Number 19. There was going to be another supporting character who was a secret police alongside Yuri, but the author thought there were already enough characters in the secret police, so he combined the two into Yuri. Number 20. Endo considered giving Anya telekinetic abilities, but giving her psychic abilities was the right choice, as most of the comedy works because of her psychic abilities. Number 21. A lot of anime features the main characters wearing the same thing over and over. This bothered Endo a lot, so he takes every opportunity he can get to illustrate the characters of Spy Family in various outfits. Number 22. Despite Ostania and Westalis being based on East and West Germany, a lot of the architecture in the series is based on British architecture. Number 23. Despite the series taking place outside of Japan, the author can't help but add things you'd find in Japan, just as romanizations of Japanese words and circle marks on tests. Number 24. If you're caught by the secret police, you get tortured. If you're ever released, you are kept under strict surveillance. Some prisoners never see the light of day. Some of them are blackmailed into becoming the secret police's pawns. Number 25. The story takes place in the era of Apollo 11's moon landing. Number 26. No one knows the existence of Garden. Only some in the secret police are aware of the organization, and of course, WISE has very little intel regarding them. Number 27. Westalis seems to be friendly with other Western countries and is relatively open in its governing. This may be the reason why the country seems to be recovering from the war more smoothly than Ostania. Number 28. Many people fear the secret police because they are willing to assault, wiretap, intimidate, and torture to achieve their goals. Number 29. While a lot of fashion magazines from the 60s and 70s were easy to find, the author wasn't sure about the fashion of kids from that era, which is why he struggled drawing clothes for kids like Becky. Number 30. Sylvia, or the handler as she's known by, actually lives in a messy house because she doesn't have time to clean. Number 31. The Japanese language is composed of the basic alphabets such as hiragana and katakana, as well as kanji. Whenever Anya talks in the manga, her dialogue is written strictly in hiragana, the easiest of the writing system. Number 32. Atsumi Tanezaki, the voice of Anya, finds that Anya is able to remain her innocence despite her past because of her curiosity. Number 33. Whenever Tanezaki reads Anya's dialogue, she adds strong emphasis to certain sounds, like in the word spy. She would add emphasis to the su sound as she reads her script. Number 34. Endo is influenced by a lot of Shonen Jump authors, such as Akira Toriyama and Yoshihiro Togashi. Number 35. The ciphers used in Spy Family are actually similar to how children learning the English alphabet in Japan play the cipher game. Number 36. Fiona used to smile a lot more in the past before Twilight instructed her to hide her emotions. Number 37. After training in the mountains, Fiona is now strong enough to tear a ball in half with her tennis racket. Number 38. Before working on Spy Family, Endo and Lin had plans to go to Germany in order to collect data for the serialization. But unfortunately, they weren't able to because of the COVID pandemic. Number 39. The dull green color scheme of Spy Family is actually one of Endo's favorite shades of the color. Number 40. When writing Damien, Endo wanted to make him more of a jerk, but ended up making him cool and a bit more dishonest with his feelings. This made the character even more popular. Number 41. Before creating Spy Family, Endo took a break from writing his own manga and worked as an assistant for other manga authors. Number 42. Anya's character design takes inspiration from one of Endo's characters from his one-shot titled Rengoku no Ash. Number 43. Yor also has the same exact earrings that character has. Number 45. When Takuya Eguchi was cast as Lloyd in Spy Family, everyone around him was more excited than he was because they were already Spy Family fans, especially his manager. Number 47. The name of Anya's secret organization, P2, is a reference to the word peanut and how it's pronounced in Japanese, peanuts. The P from the P part, of course, and the 2 from the tsu part of the reading. Number 48. The yearly tuition at Eden Academy is between 5 million to 6 million yen, or $50,000 to $60,000. Number 49. In the past, the National Unity Party, a hardliner against Vestalis, was the sole leader of the country. Number 50. Despite its cinematic atmosphere, the series uses a novelistic approach in which the main character's monologues can be heard, which has been a popular storytelling method in recent Shonen Jump manga. Number 51. Endo utilizes both traditional and digital methods when illustrating the manga. Number 52. The dodgeball story is an homage to the story Hono no Tokyuji, Dodge no Danpei. Number 53. Another reference in the dodgeball story is when Damien is training on Planet Namek, a setting familiar to Dragon Ball fans. Number 54. The reason why Anya's hair is pink is because the author was thinking about how Bishoujo characters, or cute girl characters, have pink hair. He didn't think it'd be suspicious when he made Lloyd's hair blonde. Number 55. Agent Daybreak is based on Imai from the manga Kyokara Orewa. Number 56. In the underground tennis match, the doping pair were inspired by the Toguro brothers from Yu Yu Hakusho. Number 57. During the boat arc, the planning team initially wanted to keep Lloyd out of the story. He was eventually written back, but they made sure Anya's character prevented him from running into Yor. Number 58. The radio playing in chapter 60 of the manga is a parody of Atsumi Tanezaki's radio show. Number 59. The country that Yuri visited when he purchased the expensive wine was based on Hungary. Carpathia is based on a restaurant from there called Carpathia, which unfortunately closed. Number 60. The State Security Service building is based on the headquarters of the former East Germany's SSS building. Number 61. Anya dramatically walking away in Extra Mission 2 is a reference to Lloyd dramatically walking away in the first chapter. Number 62. When Sylvia interrogates a terrorist using dogs as suicide bombers, Endo had to reread some books regarding wartime psychology written by soldiers themselves to make the scene work. Number 63. Endo struggled thinking up a name for Bond. He was almost going to name him Shiraga, which means white or gray hair. Number 64. Despite Mr. Henderson's elegant stature, Lloyd is taller than him. Number 65. Anya's famous smiling face was actually drawn and thought of on the spot. The author didn't think it would become so popular among fans. Number 66. Yor's name was based on the name Yolanda, but Endo thought it'd be best to keep it short. That way, it'd save space in the thought bubbles and dialogue. He then shortened it to Yor, the L sound remaining as an R sound, in order to retain how it's pronounced in Japanese. Number 67. Frankie is based on the character Mozzie from the show White Collar. Number 68. Endo is actually a cat person, however, Anya can't ride on a cat, so he drew a big dog for her instead. Number 69. Yor's weapons are called stilettos, and they are inspired by the novel Eye of the Needle by Ken Follett. Number 70. Twilight's name in Japanese uses the kanji Tasogare. It can also be written using the kanji that makes up the words "Who are you?" that is often seen in old poems. A very fitting name for a spy. Number 71. Yor speaks with Keigo, an honorific speech in Japanese, with Anya, a speech used mostly with superiors at work or non-friends, not typically used with children. Number 72. Despite being a spy and going undercover, Lloyd wears his wise pin on his usual ensemble. Number 73. Compared to the first chapters, Anya's design has changed considerably. Endo now draws her with rounder eyes and a more exaggerated head-to-body ratio. Number 74. Japanese readers initially saw Yor's name thinking it's supposed to complement the name Twilight, because in Japanese, Yor, or Yoru, means night. Endo says it was completely a coincidence. Number 75. Bond's design is based on a great pyroness, but Endo decided to add an original design by creating reverse black socks on him. Number 76. Frankie's real name actually isn't Frankie. Number 77. Mr. Henderson's beard length is 17 centimeters. Number 78. Spy Family editor Shihei Lin is one of Shonen Jump's most popular editor. He's also the editor for Chainsaw Man. Number 79. In a recent chapter, Anya refuses to eat her bell peppers. In Japan, bell peppers are one of the most disliked foods by children. Number 80. Monika's design was based on Hinata Zaka's 46's Miku Kanemura, as well as a few other idols. Number 81. In the Spy Family novel, which may or may not get animated, Yor wanted to teach Anya how to butcher deers, because she had a different impression of what overnight camping is. Number 82. Endo feels bad for the readers who expected a more linear story after reading the first chapter. Number 83. The Volume 10 extra page features the characters and what they look like as children. Number 84. Endo, at the moment, does not know how Spy Family will end. Number 85. The Spy Family title was originally just a placeholder name. After being unable to come up with an actual title, Endo and Lin decided on Spy Family, and then added the letter X in between the words like Hunter x Hunter's logo. And no, you're not supposed to pronounce the X. Number 86. Out of all the characters, Yor went through the most design iterations. Number 87. Bond's order of attachment is Anya first, then Lloyd, then Frankie, and Yor last. Number 88. Tanezaki, the voice of Anya, also auditioned for the role of Yor. Number 89. Lin, the author's editor, ensures that the story doesn't become too dark, because in his opinion, readers will tend to feel dark stories drag on too long. Number 90. Out of the three main characters, Yor's inner thoughts are the most honest with what she says out loud. Number 91. Yor's last name, Briar, means thorny, which matches her assassin name Thorn Princess. Whether or not this is a coincidence or on purpose remains a mystery. Number 92. Eden Academy is the size of a small town, and unfortunately, there's no roads, so you'll need to walk if you need to get somewhere far. Number 93. Recording fail became a trending topic on Japanese Twitter on October 8, 2022, the broadcast date of episode 14. TV Tokyo announced that day that Spy Family's broadcast may be pushed back by 50 minutes due to a live broadcast of the table tennis tournament. Even though it was announced later that Spy Family would be airing at its usual time, it didn't reach enough people in time, resulting in many missing the episode. In response to this, TV Tokyo announced that the episode would be re-aired on October 10, 2 days later. Number 94. Endo's three works, Rengoku no Ash, Ishinu's Beni Tetsuni Hoshi, and I Spy, are considered the prototypes for Spy Family. Number 95. Endo reveals that the reason why he doesn't plan too far ahead when writing the stories is because he feels story creation wouldn't be as flexible if he had to write a story in a way that reaches a planned conclusion. Number 96. The reason why Eden Academy has animals is because there's a curriculum that teaches the study of livestock and agriculture. Number 97. Some people have to sneak into Ostania in order to visit their families. Number 98. In the fan book, Endo apologized to the fans who were looking forward to seeing Yor in a swimsuit. Number 99. The reason why Endo named Anya's dog Bond is because it's better for merchandise naming than Shiraga. And number 100. If you look at the conversation flowchart Lloyd made for Frankie, you can tell Lloyd didn't put in any effort at all. For example, if Frankie asked her date what her favorite food is, and she responds pickles, per Lloyd's chart, Frankie should say, yeah, they're sour. We hope you enjoyed these 100 facts of Spy Family. Tell us in the comments which anime you'd like us to cover. And remember, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.